Good morning. I'm Dr. Francisco Consoli, and I belong to the Institute of Animal Health of the University of Las Palmas Gran Canaria. I will talk about the anatomy of the angel shark through an ultrasound imaging technique. In this study, our group has collaborated with the Angel Shark project in Canary Islands. The angel shark has been assessed as a critically endangered by the USCN Red List treatment species, and the Canary Islands archipelago is considered a very important refuge of one of these species, Squatina squatina. There are few studies on the imaging diagnostic technique of these elasmobranchs. For this reason, the goal of this work was to carry out an ultrasound imaging atlas on the anatomy of the coelomic cavity of these animals. The animals used for this study were a male of 11 kills and a female of 13 kills. Both accidentally ended up in fishing nets and died from backcatch. Both were opened to orient us inside, and also to ensure that no pathological alteration could affect the ultrasound imaging. All the organs were monitored with the sound placed directly on the organ. We start with the view of the heart, which in this animal is bicameral. Cranially, we can observe the bulbus arteriosus, and caudally the cavity of the ventricle that show an anechoic aspect. The liver is located in the cranial part of the cavity, showing an echogenicity similar to the mammals. Here, the vessel of the vascular and the biliary circulation can be appreciated. In the middle of the cavity, it can be seen the spleen. The parenchyma presents both areas, one with great density, which could explain the areas of hyperechogenicity, and one with less echogenicity. Continuing, we appreciate the stomach, where it shows the gastric fold direct to the lumen of the organ, that it shows a typical anechoic aspect. In this view, we can clearly see the spiral intestine, with its characteristic morphology that gives it the name. Echogenic particle, compatible with food content, can also be appreciated inside. Similar, we can observe the distal intestine, with its wall and the lumen also containing food. The kidneys are placed caudal and dorsal. Here we can see them in the upper part of the image with an anechoic aspect. At the bottom of the image, we can see the presence of the vertebra. In the female, we can observe the ovaries with the follicles that are easily recognizable. In this case, the animal was pregnant, and for this reason, the spine of the embryos were observed inside the uterus, while in the male, it could be easily observed the testicular lobes, lateral ventral to the vertebra and medial to the epididymis. In conclusion, this atlas could be a guide for a future veterinary diagnostic routine using ultrasound on living elasmobranchs. Thank you for watching.